elections. Former President Jacob Zuma had warned the IEC against that. Now that they have done that, what's the next step for the party?
Well, it's very disappointing because we've always raised concerns, regarding the process that was followed in terms of these elections and the operations thereof. We've raised objections legally and as per the requirements of the IEC. The IEC doesn't seem to take those seriously, those objections, as per Section 55. And we now have to explore other avenues of how we then, intervene. One could be to, interdict the swearing in at all spheres of government. Two, which is another option that we need to explore, is to boycott the first sitting of the National Assembly, of which, with our seats, and including the other parties, if we were to decide to do so, the parliament would not correct and therefore not be able to elect a president.
How many political parties are you having this discussion with to boycott the first sitting?
More than 20, effectively. No, we're not having a discussion.
More than 20? We've got 18 parties in
I'm saying, well, it was initially more than 20 that had actually signed the writing. Yeah.
Okay.
So, no, I'm saying that it's not that we've had those discussions. I'm saying we're looking at, there's those kind of options on the table. Mm-hmm. So, pending the discussions that we will have, and obviously consultation with our lawyers, we'll take the decision to do whatever it is that's been advised.
And if you don't go the court route and go the boycott route, to what extent would you be boycotting the National Assembly? Until when would that be happening?
No, I mean, we've made our demands very clear. That these declarations are not a reflection of the people. I mean, Janet Love goes and stands there and refers to the people's mandate. What people is she referring to? We are voted in by the people of South Africa. Just yesterday, there were, day before yesterday, there were boxes that were found in a form of ballot boxes that were found burnt in Mpumalanga with votes in them. And then we need to take things nonchalantly. What is the rush? I mean, they know very well that, they've got until Wednesday to make a declaration. And then between yesterday or Friday, at which point we made those objections, and Wednesday or at least Tuesday, to deal with them. But no, they don't take us seriously. They go and they just make declarations.
Yeah, they said they don't want to keep the country in suspense and just went ahead and declared the elections. How many objections did the MK party
raise? But what keep the country in
raise?
suspense on the basis of what?
Yeah.
No, this is a serious issue. Why are they nonchalantly dealing with these issues? They deal with these issues nonchalantly, and that's the biggest problem. Why is it that as South Africans we take things so lightly? Why do we take things such as this so lightly? It's a serious matter. This is infringing on the constitutional right of South Africans that voted. Well, what happened to those votes?
How many objections did the MK party raise?
We've raised at least more than 10.
More than 10. How many of those have been upheld? If any? None of them have been upheld.
None of them have been upheld.
And you were able to submit the evidence to that effect?
Including voice recordings, yes. Yeah. And they've got them.
What were the voice recordings?
Voice recordings regarding communication of the IT company during the downtime of certain individuals referring to exactly what's happening in the background.